That's the result individual shopping.
When I saw Pere kneeling down in front of Alex, I was like, what's going on here? Is there a proposal about to happen here? Or is he begging her for something? Little did I know that they were having a disagreement. You guys, let us talk about things that happened in the house yesterday, last night. Let me just give you guys all the tea. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are new here, please do subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that you can get notified each time I post a brand new video. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So before we continue with the Pere and Alex gist, let me just play this voice note for you guys. Somebody was giving account of the Ilebaye and Sisi situation, the parts where Ilebaye touched her hair, and this is the most hilarious voice note I've heard from that.
She almost injured again. Even as I'm speaking to you, Sisi cannot stand up in the house now. They are disguising everything. Sisi, she's injured. She's down. Don't let me lie to you. She cannot stand up. All the neck, all everything have mark, tribal mark, everything red. Yeah, is that girl a vampire? Yeah. Is he a lion, alligator?
This is the kind of person that if you ask them for gist, they will add pepper, salt, Maggi, and then you think that, oh, somebody has killed somebody or somebody has done something terrible to somebody. Like, how did that situation become this? Like, it was just funny. I feel like maybe the person has to have been joking, to be honest, but it was just very funny to see, and then the voice and everything. So let's go back to Pere and Alex's gist. For the conversation that they were having, it lasted for a while, and it was basically about food sharing. Pere has been advocating for equal sharing regardless of the number of coins staked. So last night, their food supplies came in and some people took away the extra things that they ordered. Alex, on the other hand, has been on the side of the food being shared according to the number of coins the person stakes, and then, you know, allowing people to take their extra supplies, right? And that's basically the summary of the argument.
That's the result individual shopping.
Then later on, the argument now entered egg matter. Some of them were complaining about the number of eggs that people were frying, and at this point, they now fried, I think, 4 eggs for 5 people. I'll be 5 eggs for 5 people, and Pere was complaining that he had not eaten since, that he wanted more eggs, and that 5 eggs is small for the number of people that were eating. So Alex was now explaining why they included Angel, that Angel needed to take her medications. Pere said nobody told him that Angel was taking medications, and it just caused a little back and forth between them.
But Angel has drugs to take. They want to get away from
You see this food matter? It has actually been causing wahala amongst the housemates, and I see it being blown out of proportion later on during the week, because this is just the beginning and they're already quarreling for eggs. There's also chicken and everything that they are going to have to, like, you know, fight for because of how they staked their coins and how they bought things. So kind of negative. Let's just be watching. And then we had a moment with Cross and Ilebaye. They were just outside talking about, Ilebaye was talking about him imitating her earlier on, that he made her laugh, and he was still at that point trying to imitate how she was talking.
Up and down, up and down, up and down.
And this one is your, but it's cute.
What is
funny?
What is funny?
It made me laugh.
What makes you laugh?
Like literally, I laughed today.
When I did 3 times.
One thing led to another. Before you know, the conversation entered sexual talk, and then Ilebaye was trying to prove, or trying to just say that she knows a lot of things. Cross was telling her she doesn't know a lot of things, that he has had like way more experience. She now told him to give her an example of those things that are like crazy things. He now asked her whether she knows what 69 is. She was like, yeah, she knows what it is. He now said 69 while standing. I say, ha.
I know some bad things that you don't know.
Just let me know one.
Oh, you heard about 69?
Yes.
Standing, not on the bed.
Oh, fine. He's spoiling me.
As I'm standing in front of me, I stand in front of me. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
You want to turn somebody's child upside down in the name of 69. Say you want blood to flow into the person's head, me. There's nothing somebody will not hear. Oh. Ha. Okay. Oh. So They played a game while they were in the garden. Some of the housemates played a game, concentration game, which was quite interesting. The way it went, it was just interesting to see.
Names of ex-brother housemates. Ex-brother housemates. Beauty.
Pere.
Lulu.
Diane.
The way Messi screamed Diane into Sheyi's face just made him lose focus. Like, he didn't even know what to say again. And then for their punishment, if you fail, it's either you do press up or you do squats or frog jump. That's basically what they did for that. The concentration game lasted for some time. And then there was a fight between Venita and Neo because of their wager. So for their wager, they had to produce a movie honoring the Nollywood legends, right? And you guys know that Venita is in the movie industry, and she has been in the industry for quite some time. So when Kidwire was calling the names of people that would be in like the scriptwriter and calling the scriptwriters, the producers and all of that, he didn't mention Venita, and she did not even wait. She just flipped and then, you know, left the conversation. Now in the room, Neo was making reference to the situation that happened in the morning, but he was not really talking about her situation in particular. He was talking about all of them being like on equal grounds, right? So Venita caught the shade, and that is how she just went off on him. But that's how she attacked him.
Should not be you, of all people, trying to make a sly opposing point to me.
I wasn't talking about it.
Okay, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
I don't know why she's thinking I'm talking to her.
I'm talking to you.
Trying not to like what? I'll say something to make you feel bad.
It's a repetition for me. When she was fighting with Ileba, it was take me out, take me out, take me out, all over the place. Now she's saying, I'm talking to you. I say, ah. Well, she said it 1 million times. So at this point, it got to a point where Neo was now talking to Tolani Badge, because Tolani Badge was trying to hold him down, and Neo just told her to, you know, remove her hand, that he's going to break her hand. Benita still attacked him for that one. He's like, I'm not talking to you.
No, you were not. You were trying to make it seem something else.
I beg.
I'm talking to you.
I will break your hand.
Break whose hands?
I wasn't talking to you.
I said whose hands? Can you not answer? Do you have a mouth? I'm talking to you.
At some point, he just stood up and left because the whole thing was just getting more and more heated up, right? And there was nothing that he was saying that was even helping the situation. So later on in the evening, he tried to apologize. She wasn't ready for that. But na family wahala. Somebody there is to put mouth a family problem, a family situation. They are going to settle their family matter. And speaking of apologies, Angel and Ilebaye have reconciled. Angel was just talking to her about the fact that, you know, she's different from the Ilebaye that she knows outside, and that's how she has been feeling. And Ilebaye was also telling her that, you know, this is not the energy that she also gave her outside. And they just had a brief talk. I was like, our resident Gen Zs have settled. So at the end of the conversation, they hugged it out. So I'm guessing everything is fine in that department. Then, you guys, Mercy revealed that Neo and Beauty are together. Hey, Doi actually said something like this earlier on, but there was this argument, this back and forth as to whether she was really referring to Beauty. So I was like, let me just leave it. But Mercy has now confirmed that they are indeed together. They are an item.
So this bastard, come call him my Beauty. I don't know.
At the time, no, but I think that ship no wreck before he come.
You know wreck.
I don't think you did.
How did you wreck? You did tight. That's why he's very...
Yes.
Knows us in the place.
I like how he's playing.
I wonder if that ship is still going to sail outside the house with all that has been going on with Tolani Badge in the house. And I think that Tolani Badge would most likely know that Neo is actually in a relationship with Beauty, because they were close outside the house when they came in. So, let's just be watching. That's all I'm going to say. So Soma had a breakdown in the morning, and, you know, it was kind of like an anxiety situation where he was just trying to ginger himself that he's going to be fine, he's got this, and he was just going off and off.
Do you alright, my guy? Do you alright, my guy? You did. Do the fear. Hey, you. I said, don't tell you. Say me, do the fear. Do the fear. I tell you. See this up. Me here to get that command. Nobody can do it.
So the gist at this time was that it was because of Angel. So Angel was now trying to explain to the housemates what happened. She was explaining to Venita and Tolani Badge. So she said that she's the one that's supposed to even be angry. Like, Soma annoyed her. He, first of all, scolded her when she was eating because she did not call him. And then he also lost her bracelet. So to her, she felt like, I'm supposed to be the one that will be angry now. Why is he now the one getting angry? And that he approached her to apologize, and she told him that she didn't want to have that conversation at that point. And then after that, that's when this whole breakdown happened.
Someone pissed me off in the morning. He yelled at me. Why? In the kitchen that I ate alone without him. And then he lost my earring. He comes to me to talk to me like, oh, sorry now. And I'm like, cool, but let me just be alone.
Have 5 minutes.
And he's in the bathroom saying, you know, if you let this girl spoil your game.
So for the part where she was saying that he said he's not going to spoil his game, Angel said that it was Pere that told her. Angel told Benita that it was Pere that told her that part. But she actually heard him crying and, you know, saying things in the bathroom. And then Benita was like, that Pere, she was just referring to Pere in the way that she doesn't trust him, that he's even getting on her nerves and all of that. So she did not believe the entire story. But the part of Soma going off, that one, they all saw it, right? Benita has actually been on to Pere for a while. Like, anything Pere, she's just going to, you know, talk down on it. So, yeah. Then, after that, after the bathroom situation, he now went outside, that's Soma, to... It was not a different kind of ginger, like, okay, I'm out of it now, I'm fine.
Nothing they sup, nothing they sup, nothing they sup.
Soma dinner.
I'm done, medication is over. Nothing they sup, nothing they sup. Da, say back. Da.
I just hope he's okay, Sha, because this whole anxiety thing can be very crazy sometimes. So later on, he was having a conversation with Angel, and he was not telling her what exactly got him emotional. So she was asking him his triggers, and he said the house, Monday's nomination. So I guess the nomination thing got to him. And then he also now mentioned that on like approaching her and her shunning him also like added to it. So it was a mix of several things.
Do you know your triggers? What makes you anxious?
This house makes me anxious. Mondays make me anxious. I'm knowing that I might be up to this whole shit is making me anxious.
I feel like he's more anxious because of the fact that Princess left last week, and they were kind of like in a similar situation where they left early in their sets, and it's feeling like, okay, last week it was the house that saved me, so now I am up. I'm most likely going to leave or something. So I guess that's what puts him in that position. Maybe if he survives like a voting kind of situation, then maybe you feel like, okay, people have his back and it will not be like that, or maybe it'll still be like that whenever nomination comes. We don't know. And then a lot of things happened yesterday, like a lot of conversations happened. As for Adekunle, Benita, she was also with them yesterday. They are analyzing the life out of this game. I was just like, I'm not going to talk about this one, but they've analyzed even the one that is right or the one that is wrong. Oh, everybody is just in that game mode where they are trying to figure out the next person, whether they are right or wrong. Well, you guys, this game is gaming at this point. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye, love you.